Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're tackling a silent budget killer lurking in your home. No, it's not a gremlin though it might feel like it when you see your energy bill. We're talking phantom power, vampire power, standby power, call it what you want, but this sneaky energy drain is costing you money. You know how some devices seem off but still have that little glowing light? Yeah, that's phantom power, and it's siphoning electricity 24/7. We're talking about your TVs, game consoles, phone chargers, even that innocent-looking coffee maker. Over time, those tiny watts add up to a hefty chunk of change on your energy bill and a bigger carbon footprint. But don't worry, I'm here to arm you with the knowledge to fight back. We'll expose the worst offenders and give you simple solutions to reclaim control of your energy consumption. Let's do this. Alright, let's start with the entertainment center, often the biggest culprit in the phantom power saga. Think about it, your TV, gaming consoles, cable box, they're rarely completely off, are they? Even when you hit the power button, they often slip into this standby mode, ready to spring back to life at a moment's notice. Now you might think, it's just a little light, how much power can it be using? Well, my friend, prepare to be shocked. A typical LED TV in standby mode can sap anywhere from 1 to 3 watts of power. 3 watts might not seem like much, but multiply that by the 24 hours in a day, the 30 days in a month, and suddenly, you're looking at almost a kilowatt hour per month, just for letting your TV chill in standby, and that's just the TV. Add in a cable box, a game console, maybe even a sound system, and you've got yourself a full-blown phantom power party going on. A cable box can pull another 20 watts even when it's not actively recording anything. Gaming consoles, especially those with instant on features, can be even worse, gobbling up 10 to 15 watts in standby. Think about it, all those devices constantly sipping on your electricity, even when you're not using them. It's like leaving the faucet dripping 24/7. A small drip can waste gallons of water over time, and it's the same principle here. So what's the solution? Well, the most obvious one is to simply unplug your devices when you're not using them. I know it's a bit of a hassle, especially if you've got your entertainment system all wired up nicely. But trust me, your wallet will thank you for the effort. But hey, I'm all about convenience, so here's a more practical solution. Power strips. Remember those things? They're not just for protecting your electronics from surges anymore. Get yourself a good quality power strip, preferably one with individually switched outlets, and plug all your entertainment devices into it. This way, when you're done watching TV or gaming, you can simply flip one switch and cut off power to the entire system. It's like hitting a kill switch on all those energy vampires, saving you money and reducing your carbon footprint with minimal effort. And hey, if you want to be even more energy conscious, look for power strips with built-in timers or smart power strips that you can control with your phone. These can automatically cut off power to your devices at certain times of day, or even detect when a device is in standby mode and cut off power to it. The bottom line is, don't underestimate the impact of standby power. Those seemingly insignificant watts can add up quickly. By taking simple steps like unplugging devices or using power strips, you can take control of your energy consumption and save yourself some money in the process. Plus, you'll be doing your part for the environment, which is always a good thing, right? Alright, we've tackled the entertainment center, but the phantom power hunt doesn't stop there. Let's move on to another hotspot for energy vampires, the kitchen. Now, I know what you're thinking, my kitchen, but it's full of essential appliances. And you're right, it is. But some of those appliances are sneakier than you might think. Let's start with the microwave. It's a staple in most kitchens, but did you know that even when it's not heating up your leftovers, it's still drawing power? That's right, that little clock on the front panel, the one that's always on, is a telltale sign of phantom power at work. Now I know what you're thinking, it's just a clock. How much power can it possibly use? Well, it's not a lot, maybe a watt or two, but remember it's running 24/7, 365 days a year. Over time, those watts add up. And it's not just the clock. Many modern microwaves have other features that contribute to phantom power consumption, like standby modes, sensor functions, and even internal memory. All these features require a small amount of continuous power, even when the microwave isn't actively cooking. And the microwave isn't the only culprit in the kitchen. Coffee makers, especially those with digital displays or programmable timers, are notorious for phantom power consumption. Think about it. That little clock on your coffee maker, the one that tells you it's time to wake up and smell the coffee, is powered by a constant flow of electricity, even when the coffee maker itself is off. And don't even get me started on toasters with digital settings, blenders with illuminated buttons, or stand mixers with electronic controls. These appliances may seem harmless, but they all contribute to the phantom power problem. So what's the solution? Well, just like with your entertainment system, the most effective way to eliminate phantom power in the kitchen is to unplug appliances when you're not using them. I know it's not always practical, especially for appliances you use daily like the coffee maker, but hey, even unplugging them at night or when you're away from home can make a difference. But let's be real, unplugging and replugging appliances every day can be a pain, so what's the next best thing? You guessed it, power strips. Plug your microwave, coffee maker, toaster, and other kitchen appliances into a power strip, and you can easily cut off power to the entire group with the flick of a switch. And if you want to take it a step further, consider using smart plugs. These handy devices plug into your standard outlets and let you control the flow of electricity with your smartphone. You can set schedules for your appliances to turn on and off automatically, or even control them remotely when you're away from home. The key takeaway here is that even small appliances can contribute to phantom power consumption. By being mindful of which appliances are plugged in and taking steps to reduce their standby power usage, you can save money on your energy bill and reduce your environmental impact. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you're not letting those energy vampires suck you dry. Chapter 3. Chargers, adapters, oh my, unmasking the phantom power of everyday devices. We've tackled the entertainment center, we've conquered the kitchen, but our phantom power quest isn't over yet. Now it's time to talk about the devices we often forget about because, well, they're small, but don't let their size fool you. These seemingly innocent gadgets can be significant contributors to your energy bill if you're not careful. I'm talking about chargers, adapters, and all those little black boxes that seem to multiply in our homes. Think about it, how many chargers do you own? Phone chargers, laptop chargers, tablet chargers, wireless headphone chargers, the list goes on. And what do we usually do with those chargers when we're not using them? Often with the charging cable dangling invitingly from the wall. But here's the thing. Even when they're not actively charging a device, those chargers are still drawing power. It's called no-load energy waster. It's like leaving your car idling all day long. You're not going anywhere, but you're still burning fuel. Now, the amount of power a charger draws when it's not in use and the device it's designed to charge. But even a small charger can draw a watt or two of power when it's plugged in but not charging. That might not seem like much, but multiply that by the depth scattered around your home and the hours upon hours they spend plugged in, and it starts to add up. And it's not just chargers. Many electronic devices like laptops, tablets, and even continue to draw a small amount of power even when they're turned off. This is often because they have features like instant on or wake on LAN that require them to maintain a low-level connection to the back. What can we do about this phantom power epidemic? Well, as you've probably guessed by now, the most effective solution is to unplug chargers and adapters when you're not using them. I know it's a bit of a hassle, but it's a small bulls and a smaller carbon footprint. But hey, I'm all about making life easier, so here are a few more practical tips. Use power strips. Just like with your entertainment system and kitchen appliances, plugging your chargers into a power strip allows you to cut off power to multiple devices with a single switch. Look for energy-efficient chargers. Not all chargers are created equal. Be more energy efficient than others, using less power even when they're not actively charging a device. Look for chargers with the Energy Star logo or other energy efficiency certifications. If you have multiple devices that need charging, consider using a charging station. These handy devices can charge multiple devices simultaneously while only using a single outlet. Plus, some built-in features that help reduce phantom power consumption, like automatically cutting off power to devices once they're fully charged. The bottom line is, don't underestimate the impact of phantom power. Chargers and adapters. By being mindful of what's plugged in and taking steps to reduce standby power consumption, you can make a real difference in your energy usage and your wallet. So there you have it. From lurking TVs to sneaky phone chargers, we've exposed the phantom power vampires draining your wallet and the planet. But the good news is, you have the power to fight back. By simply unplugging devices when not in use, Using power strips or investing in smart plugs, you can take control of your energy consumption. Remember, those small watts add up, and every bit of energy saved counts. Thanks for joining me on this phantom power adventure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tips on how to save money and live more sustainably. Thanks for watching.